Have you ever made a cup of tea that looked perfect, smelled great, and still tasted off? Not bitter, not weak, just wrong in a way you can't explain. Most people blame the tea, but the real reason is something almost no one pays attention to. Stay with me because one small change can completely flip how your tea tastes. Tea is one of the most common drinks in the world, and yet most of us are making it the wrong way without even realizing it. We boil water, drop in a tea bag, wait a bit, and hope for the best. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't, and we never really know why. What makes this interesting is that perfect tea doesn't come from fancy leaves or expensive kettles. It comes from understanding one small habit that affects flavor, aroma, and even how your body reacts to tea. Today, I'll walk you through why tea goes wrong so often, and how one simple trick can make every cup smoother, richer, and more enjoyable. Let's start with what most people do. You fill the kettle, bring the water to a rolling boil, pour it over the tea bag, and wait. That's it. This method feels normal because it's fast and easy, but it's also where the problems begin. Tea leaves are delicate, especially green, white, and herbal teas. When water is too hot, it pulls out harsh compounds that make tea taste bitter or flat. This isn't about being picky, it's about chemistry happening right in your cup. Think of tea like cooking vegetables. If you blast broccoli on high heat too long, it turns mushy and bitter. Tea works the same way. Too much heat, too fast, and the good flavors don't stand a chance. Another issue is steeping time. Many people leave the tea bag in too long, hoping for stronger flavor. What actually happens is the tea releases more bitterness, not more depth. That's why your tea sometimes tastes sharp or dry, especially at the back of your tongue. Then there's water quality. Tap water with strong chlorine or minerals can dull tea flavor. You don't need fancy bottled water, but fresh, clean-tasting water makes a noticeable difference. Tea is mostly water after all. Milk and sweeteners come next. A lot of people add milk or sugar to cover up bad tea instead of fixing the real issue. When tea is brewed right, it doesn't need much help. You might still enjoy milk or honey, but it should be a choice, not a rescue mission. Now let's talk about tea types. Black tea is tougher and can handle hotter water. Green tea needs gentler treatment. Herbal teas aren't even real tea leaves, so they behave differently too. Using the same method for all of them is like cooking every meal at the same temperature. This is where frustration sets in. You try different brands, different mugs, different steeping times, and nothing feels consistent. The problem isn't effort, it's that one key step almost everyone skips. Before I share the trick, here's a quick mindset shift. Perfect tea isn't about doing more, it's about doing less, but doing it at the right moment. Here's the small trick that changes everything. Don't pour boiling water directly onto your tea. Let the water rest for about 30 to 60 seconds after boiling before pouring it over the tea. That's it. One pause, one breath, one small habit. This short wait drops the water temperature just enough to protect the tea leaves. The result is smoother flavor, better aroma, and no bitter edge. It works especially well for green, white, and herbal teas, but even black tea benefits from it. What's surprising is how fast you'll notice the difference. The tea smells cleaner. The taste feels rounder. You don't get that dry, scratchy feeling in your mouth anymore. This also helps your body. Overbrewed tea can be harder on the stomach for some people and can feel too harsh if you drink tea on an empty stomach. Gentler brewing makes tea easier to enjoy any time of day. If you want to level this up slightly, match water temperature to the tea type. Black tea likes hot water, just off the boil. Green tea prefers warm, not hot. Herbal tea can handle more heat, but still benefits from a short rest. This one pause turns tea from a gamble into a guarantee. Same tea bag, same mug, totally different result. So let's recap. Bitter tea usually isn't bad tea, it's rushed tea. Boiling water, long steeping, and no pause are the real problems. A simple 30-second wait before pouring water can completely change the flavor. Perfect tea doesn't require special tools or expensive leaves. It just requires patience at the right moment. Once you try this, it's hard to go back. If this helped you, hit like and subscribe for more simple health and food tips that actually work. And tell me in the comments, what kind of tea do you drink most? Black, green, herbal, or something else?